Have you been protecting your peace so far in 2024? It's a really good question. Are you protecting your peace? That's today's topic. So, for those of you that know me well, thank you for joining me once again in the new year here at the Cozy Cushion. For those of you that don't know me, let me introduce you to myself. I'm Natasha, intuitive empath with psychic ability and host here at the Cozy Cushion, broadcasted from Nova Scotia, Canada, from my humble home, which is where I sit and talk about things that are most meaningful to me and that's on my mind these days. So, coming into 2024, what's been on my mind and one thing that I've been practicing continuously is protecting my peace. So that's very important to any intuitive or any empath or any human being, because one thing we've been really robbed of in our human instinct is our peace. So, I'm just going to talk a little bit today about what I do for psychic protection and to bring more peace to my world. One of the things I do on a regular basis is I purchase pure white candles. They have no color. They're completely pure white. So I'm just going to show you. I buy high quality candles. I really make the effort and spend the extra money on very pure candles. And there's a variety of different candles available. So I don't really have a recommendation, but I always choose one that's of high quality and provides me with pure white light. I also have a very special lighter. And this lighter is magical because it's the color red. The color red represents love. When I light this, see that? It brings love to my world. When I light a pure white light candle, it expands to my whole room, my whole energy system. And it connects with my aura, which is where our thoughts, feelings, and emotions collect outside of our body. So if we never clear ourselves of those energies, thoughts, feelings, and emotion, they stick to us like glue, and they can weight us down, they can make us sick, they can cause anxiety and depression. So one of the things I do to protect my peace is I light pure white light candles anytime I need them. This is an 8-hour one, and sometimes I light them for the full 8 hours in a safe environment and enjoy the pure white light that they give. Each morning when I get up and have my coffee, I keep one on my stove, which represents the hearth, the fireplace. Each morning I think of 3 things I'm very grateful for. I get my lighter of love, and I light my candle. So I just wanted to expand that love here at the Cozy Cushion from my heart to yours to bring us more peace. We need to protect our peace. Our peace is being stolen on a regular basis. It's being hijacked and used against us. How that's happening is in our jobs. We're devoting ourselves to other people's careers, other people's aspirations, and other people's dreams, and not protecting our peace. So, I'm going to teach you how to do that today and how I do that on a regular basis. Earlier on my Facebook page, The Cozy Cushion, I posted a picture of a seashell, and in that seashell was a little sachet of rose petals and Epsom salts and so on and so forth. And when I get up in the morning and I feel anxiety and depression and an abundance of ideas, thoughts, and energies that just aren't mine, they could be my own to do list, for example. It could be the day of the week and I have a heavy to do list, or maybe I had things I've left from last week that have crept into this week that are not even necessary, or I had a conversation with somebody and what they said didn't sit well with me and I've been carrying it around a while. When those things get up and they're still on my mind, it's important for me as an empath to let them go, because as an empath, especially, they really stick to me and they can affect me and my psychic ability and my well-being. So when I bathe, I put this sacred seashell. It used to belong to my mom when she was alive here, and it's now mine. And I place it in the shower with that sachet. And what it does is it's at my feet. It collects water, and I'm a Pisces, so it cleanses me. And I put herbs and flower petals and Epsom salts and black salts to give me a bath and a shower of scents and essential oils that really help my body reset, realign, and clear. And every day, and there's certain days that it's more important than others, but it's really a feeling. So if I feel anxious, I'll have one of these showers, and it's my way of protecting myself. When I go out into crowds or bright lights, especially those fluorescent lights in big corporate buildings like Walmarts and those malls and so on and so forth, along with the energy of the people, it can really set me out of balance, and I can feel that my peace is really affected. And when I come home, oftentimes I will shift the energy. I will go into a shower, I'll ask that my body be cleansed, and I'll ask my own systems and be reliant on the universe and the body that was given to me when I came to this earth to reset and transform those energies into pure white light. Just clear and transmute them. The reason this is important is if you don't do this in your life, it can affect your physical health, especially if you're an intuitive, a psychic, or an empath. And most of us, if we haven't been conditioned and numb to death, most of us are. So, with that, I'm going to stick to protecting our peace, because that's what I want to bring to you in 2024 from the Cozy Cushion. Is I want to come to you with stories, ideas, and shared content that's meaningful to me and what I know about today's world and what we need most. So sorry for that quick interruption. I'm just going to finish talking about bathing and clearing our psychic energy, or protecting our psychic energy, as well as clearing our aura. If you're overwhelmed with any anxiety, depression, or if somebody said or done something to upset you, it's always important to just step away and separate yourself a little bit in the pause of that energy. That gives yourself an opportunity to evaluate all situations from your own perspective, and that's going to go a really, really long way in protecting your peace. The next thing that I want to talk to you about is nest building. When I was really suffering from my depression and my anxiety when I was younger, I learned this habit that became very healthy for me. And I used to refer to it, and my friends kind of made fun of it, but it was actually very important now that I look back on it. And I call it nesting. So what I do is I have some favorite pillows and blankets and crystals, like my fluorite here. That's a fluorite tower. And I have some selenite and lots of some other fluorite here, which is another favorite of mine. So what I do is I collect a few of my favorite things that have very strong calming energy for me because I love them, and I believe that they protect me and they help me and they encourage me. And so when I'm anxious or upset, sometimes I'll just take 3 minutes to myself completely. I'll just walk away from whatever it is. I will take a very deep, relaxing, slow breath in through my nose. Really deep into the abdomen and filling the chest. And then I exhale also through my nose. And then I go and I get my yoga mat or two. Sometimes I layer them to make them very soft and comfortable. I grab my favorite pillow. I grab my favorite blanket, and I have a very specific blanket that's a texture that I really find comfort in. So for me, that's kind of a Shepra feel, and this one has gold flexes through it, so it really very much comforts me in my divine sacred energy. And I create this nest and this place of solitude in any room that's available to me where I can close the door, separate myself from whatever it is, and I lie my yoga mat down and I lie my blanket down and I place my pillow and I pick my crystals and I place them around it. And I have a white noise machine that I put on, and sometimes it has a variety of sounds. So sometimes it's just white noise, sometimes it's birds chirping or waterfall, or one of my all-time favorites is thunder and lightning. I put that on and I light candles wherever it's safe. So of course I have my candle here that I lit when we first joined today, and it's exuding beautiful white light energy into this room, in this sacred space of where we meet, you and I, and we talk about these things that matter to us. And so I light those candles, and then I just spend 3 minutes there lying on my back. I ask my angels, masters, teachers, and loved ones to meet with me, surround me with love. Sometimes I pray, sometimes I just breathe. Sometimes I cry and release and flop around and stretch. You can do whatever you want in this 3 minutes. But what's popular for me, and often what I need most, is breath. So I'll lie down on my side. Sometimes I need to be comforted in a recovery position on my side. And I'll just lie there very peacefully, and I'll breathe deeply and completely all the way into my body and all the way out. And I mindfully do that for 3 minutes completely. And sometimes I will draw my knee, I'll roll onto my back, draw my knee into my chest and rock side to side, releasing any tension found in my spine. I'm going to do more and more videos about protecting your peace and how to engage yourself in very cozy, soothing self-love. I didn't realize until I started this journey how many people do not know how to breathe, self-regulate, protect their energy, and oftentimes even protect themselves from, spiritual energy and so on and so forth. I'm so sorry for the harmonica noise. The next thing is breath. So nesting, I find, gives me great comfort, and it really protects my peace. It cleanses my aura, brings me back to myself, and it self-soothes myself so that I can get back up and approach whatever it is that maybe have been getting to me earlier in the day. And it helps me reset myself. I also do 2 important things prior to building the nest and after the nest. before I build my nest, I forgot to mention that I will also go and wash my hands in either freezing cold water if I'm upset emotionally, or really warm, soothing water with very nice scented hand soap. And what that does is it starts my brain to relax for me, and it lets my body know that I'm going to take really good care of it. And so once I'm done nesting and I spend that 3 minutes on my yoga mat, breathing, comforting myself, making myself comfortable, I'll also sometimes cover myself with a blanket to bring even more comfort and relaxation. And I call this cocooning. And sometimes I even pull it over my head. It's like, I've had enough for today, so I'm completely shutting down. So we need to teach our children this as well. And it's okay as an adult to do these habits and practices. They're extremely helpful and healthy. And it's so important in learning self-care and self-regulation of emotions as well. The next thing that I do, no matter what, and I do this all the time. I do this at the grocery store. I do this during conversations with people I'm not, enjoying the conversation with. Oftentimes I find myself doing this with my teenager in discussion because sometimes we're in different mindsets, so to speak, and it's 5 breaths. And I want you to take those 5 breaths with me before I go today. So, if you just want to sit down, I always like to make sure that people are safe, and you should never do breath work while you're driving, while you're in the shower, or you're walking around and doing things. Like, it just don't, okay? So when you're doing your breath work and you're bringing yourself peace, protection, and relaxation, always sit down or even lay down. It's entirely up to you, but I want you to be safe. I have a special cushion for doing this, but today I'm going to do it in my office chair because we're here together. So what this looks like for me, and anybody that's ever done yoga with me will absolutely be laughing because I actually breathe very completely in yoga with no qualms about it. So I sound a little bit like Darth Vader, but I want to encourage you to do the same. Okay, because this breath is just going to bring you peace of mind, and it's going to teach you to breathe properly, deeply, and fully. And eventually, I'll teach it enough this year that you'll be able to get high on your own supply. And what I mean by that is you're going to supply your body with adequate oxygen to heal yourself. It's amazing. So getting high on your own supply increases your blood flow and your oxygen levels and all those things that are robbed from us on a daily, regular basis by people, places, and things that we don't need and that just constantly sap our energy. So this is how we're going to protect our peace from that. Thank you. We're going to take 5 deep breaths together, and we're going to fog the mirror and breathe out. So we're going to start with a nice breath in, completely, deeply, and fully. And breathe all the way out through the mouth. And fog the mirror. Nice breath in through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth. Fogging the mirror. 3 more breaths. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. 2 more. In through the nose. Exhale deeply, fogging the mirror. Last breath in. Deeply, completely. Exhale through the mouth. thank you for joining in with me. I know it's unusual, but once you know how beneficial it is, I hope that you're breathing deeply, fully, and completely every day throughout 2024 and protecting your peace. So before I leave here today, I just want to leave you with an offer. So as you know, I'm Natasha and I'm an intuitive empath with psychic abilities. So therefore I do readings. I do my readings on Facebook video as well as in person. If you would like a reading with me, please add me please go to my Cozy Cushion Facebook page and send me a message and add me as a friend. You can also donate to the Cozy Cushion if you would like. So if you would like to make a donation, because people have brought that up as well, to the Cozy Cushion being built in the future, which is it's a sacred space that I want to build and be able to invite you in to do breath work and exercise and some other things that we'll talk about later. But people ask me how they could donate. So the first step is to send me a message, a direct message, and just let me know that you want to donate money to the cause, and we'll create a discussion and we'll engage about that at the time. As well as, if you like this video, please leave me a comment and let me know how I can help you in the future. And also, you can leave in the comments any questions you may have about anything that I talk about or anything that I do. And I really love engaging with you on my YouTube channel as well as my Facebook page as well. So if you love this, I also appreciate it anytime you share. So if you found this useful, please share with your friends. And of course, I like it if you subscribe, and I like any hearts and likes that I can get. The more the better. So I think that's all I wanted to leave you with today. I just wanted to stay dedicated to my consistent imperfect action of the healthy habit that I'm trying very hard to create, of showing up for you every Ruby Tuesday, which some days turns out to be Wacky Wednesday, which is today. So thank you for staying till the end. I want to leave the Hawaiian prayer with you. I'm going to be doing this also a lot in my videos and leaving this for you because I find it essential to healing our world and protecting our peace. So if you would just like to follow through with me and say out loud, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. And thank you. One more time before we go, because I believe you can never say this Hawaiian prayer enough. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. And thank you. So thank you, friends, for believing in me. 2023 was a big year. I just realized this morning that I'm coming up on my 1-year anniversary of my coaching program with Full-Time Purpose. And that makes me a little sad in a way. So I'm going to be doing some updates on that as well, and where that journey has led me here, and discuss that with you. So once again, thank you for tuning in, subscribing to the Cozy Cushion YouTube channel, and supporting me in so many marvelous ways. I can't thank you enough for trusting me with your heart and your spirit and your love, and trusting me to do readings with your loved ones. So thank you so deeply from my heart for all that. I truly appreciate it. There's nothing I love more on this earth than spending time doing readings. And I appreciate you for trusting me with those readings. So happy 2024, everyone. Protect your peace, self-care, and self-love. And I'm going to be here to remind you every week of 2024. Stay safe. Protect your peace.